All right, guys, I am opening up my package that I received from Connie. We are doing a junk journal swap collaboration, and this is what she sent me. So I'm going to go ahead. I already took the tape off. So I'm just going to, empty it out here so you can see what I have, my little guys in the background there. And all right, so what we were supposed to do is send each other some items that we can either make a junk journal out of or that we can use in a junk journal to decorate. So let's see, she sent me a little swatch of, what is this, bubble wrap, and a couple of pieces of scrapbook paper. It looks like this one's cute. It has snowflakes on it, and sorry about that. My little guy was making a lot of noise. So, little piece of scrapbook paper. It's about, I don't know, maybe 5 by or 7. I don't know. I have a ruler somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. Let's see. So it is, yeah, I was right. So 7 by 3 about. So I got that piece, and then she sent me, this one's a little bit thicker. It's a little bit more like cardstock, and it's like a gray color. This piece here that has like the different colored diamonds on it. And sorry for the bad like camera here. I'm holding the camera with my other hand. So then these little, looks like little stickers. Yeah, so these little stickers, they're labels, cute little bears on them. Then this little piece of raffia, a bow. A little gold zip tie. And then some little like pieces of foil, like confetti. There's a tree and a leaf and some circles and a heart. So I got those, and then these little pieces of, I don't really know what these are, maybe from a flower, like a, you know, like a fake, I don't know what it is, like the little pieces that come off of flowers. That's what it looks like to me. So that's those, and then just another little piece of scrapbook paper. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with these. So I'm gonna kind of brainstorm a little bit and then see what I come up with. All right, guys, so this is everything that Connie sent me, and I've just grabbed a few things over here from my stash just so I can, you know, have a few, oops, sorry about that, guys. Just so that I can have a few extra things to kind of work with. I don't know what I keep doing to the camera there. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So what I thought I could do, excuse me, was just make a mini journal. And I'm just going to go ahead, figured I would use this as the cover. I'm going to keep it the size that it is. I'm going to go ahead, fold it in half, and you guys are catching me here as I'm doing it. I'm not like, you know, prepping other than knowing this is what I wanted to do. So this is going to be my cover. So that's kind of my base here. So then, so we have some more paper here. So I'm probably going to have to trim this down. Let me get my mini trimmer here. So let's see. You know what? I might actually, I'm just going to trim it down just a little. So let's see, which side do I want? I'm going to use the side that has the snowflakes on it. And we're just going to trim it down right there. So I'm using that as my guide. And guys, I'm sorry, I'm still battling whatever this is going on. My sinuses, it's just been, it's been a nightmare. So, oops, start this. Why is this not working? This one does not like me. All right, I'll start it down here then. Okay, so got that. Then I can trim this down. I'm gonna do this side. I'm not measuring really, just trimming it down just a tad, and maybe I'll just end up using this as my, like my guide as to how big I'm going to use everything. I hope you guys can see. Okay, you can. All right. So, all right. So this is just going to be part of my signature there. And I have other pieces. So again, I'm just going to, oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Ha! This is kind of thick though. Maybe I'll use this for something else. Yeah, I'll probably use that for something else. It's kind of thick. So I'm just gonna kind of mark off the corners here so I can cut this down. I'm not used to this little paper trimmer. I'm used to my big one. So it's kind of weird. That's all right. We will make it through. Oops. To move. And if you start hearing any noises in the background, it's like 5 or 6 in the evening, and you know, people are home, walking around, whatever. So there's that. All right, so I got 2. Oh, that's okay. Got 2 pages there. Oh, I got something already folded up. I'll use that. Cut this little piece down to size. Like I said, I'm not even measuring anything. I'm just kind of, you know, like I'm not measuring how many inches anything is or anything like that. Just kind of cutting it, you know. It'll be all right. Doesn't have to be perfect. Pretty close though. I'm getting there. I'm gonna cut a little bit more off of this one. It's a little too long. So that one. And actually, I'm gonna use the envelope she sent me too. I did cover up her address. Mine is a P.O. box, so I don't really care if you see that. Let's see here. Use this as well. I usually like to tear it here, but it's not cooperating. I apologize for all the coughing. Oops, something stuck here. All right, let's see how I can do this. I'm gonna try. I'll probably. Maybe I'll just use my scissors for this part. Are they? I'm just gonna trim this off. I can't cut a straight line, guys, so don't judge me. That's why I have like 4 paper trimmers, because I just cannot cut straight lines. Even with a guide, like even if I have something there, like a line, I still somehow manage to not cut it straight. That's okay, I'm just trying to get that out. I might use one of these as a little pocket or something, but I'm going to get a page out of here first. I did cover her address up because I didn't want you guys seeing that. What do I want to do? Let's see. So I'm going to just kind of trim it down here. Let me use my original. Get a bigger piece here. This may not be the smartest way to measure, but this way I know where all my corners are at, and then I just trim it that way. So it works for me. Do what works for you. Okay. That one, and this one. Trim this down. that. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible too, so you're not just, you know, up here comes my little guy. Hi, buddy.
Mom.
Yes.
Mom.
Michael. Oops. This came off. What the heck? Okay. I broke my paper trimmer. How did I do that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. I fixed it. Tragedy averted. Well, kind of. I messed up my paper here. It's alright. We're going to fix it. I'm just going to cut it. We'll do something with that little corner. It's alright. Okay. Let's see how many pages we have here. So I got this one. Oh, you know what I can do? Oh, I know what I can do with this. Here we go. I'm going to leave that stuff alone, baby. Hey, leave that stuff alone. You heard me. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. Alright, so we're going to start with, I can get my little pad up here. I'm going to use the back of this just as a glue thingy. I'm using the Scotch Create. I've been using this for a while. I used to use like Elmer's glue, but that stuff just didn't. Micah, go back to the room, please. And watch your TV. That stuff just didn't really stick well enough. It would kind of start coming undone. This stuff stays pretty well, so I'm just gonna use this kind of as a little decorative touch in the middle there. Alright, so there's that. Let's get my little signature together here. Keep putting little pieces together. You can put it however you want. I'm gonna kind of mix it up a little bit. Fold them in half. And I guess this is actually going to end up being like a little Christmas gift for somebody. Don't know who yet, but somebody will enjoy it. That's not going to be big enough. Let's see. Well, this is a cool envelope. Use this one as a piece of paper. Micah, go over there with that, please. And these are just envelopes from like bills and junk mail that they send, you know, from wherever. I just keep them, especially when the insides are like these security ones. They work out really, really well. Now, of course, my son wants to drag his chair. Hey, pick it up, pick it up. Drag his chair around the house. I don't know why. I should have kept this one out, huh? Keep this one out as a guide. I'm going to use that white edge on there just because I think it's kind of cool. And then just mark it. Mark it. Okay. And then you cut it. That's kind of, I just like these envelopes. They're perfect. And then even when they have like the windows, they just make nice little decorative pieces. All right, so there's that one. Is that the right size? Let's see. Yep, that'll do. Add you over there. Let's see. I have this little piece of, I'm going to use this for something else. Use this little book page. Let's see. It's perfect that way. I just got to trim it this way. I think I'm just going to, what am I going to do? I hope you guys can hear me. I'm sorry, I'm talking really low. I'm kind of talking to myself. I'm not used to talking and explaining what I'm doing while I'm while I'm making my journals. So this part's kind of new to me. On my DIY channel, I'm used to kind of going through and describing what I'm doing, but I don't know why it's so much more difficult when I'm doing this. And I mean, you can obviously, you don't have to tear it. You could have cut it if you want to. I just wanted this one to look a little bit worn there. There's another page. This one's a little bit smaller, but it's okay. They don't have to be the same width, just the same length. And I don't think I'm going to need too much more because it's so small. So this is going to probably, oops, be my last page here in my signature. All right, so there's that. And then I had this other stuff. This is also another envelope that I had. You know, I mean, you can use whatever you want, but I'm just going to use these for now. I think this is enough. All right. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a Christmas one, but just kind of worked out since she sent me the snowflake paper. I figured, you know what? I'm going to go with it. Go with the little theme there. All right, so here's my signature. I think it's going to be good. Yep, perfect. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my awl here. And I'm going to kind of line these up a little bit better so that I can punch holes in everything. Make sure everything is in there. All my papers are kind of lined up. This one's a little bit too low. I need it to be further in the middle so that it can get caught in all the thread. I mean in the thread. So that should be good. All right, so then gonna do this. Thought I had some paper clips over here. Let me see. I thought I did, but probably put them someplace, and now I don't. Oh, here's some. Okay, here they are. Found them. Thought I grabbed some. I'm just gonna use two for this, I think. One here and one here, and then that way everything is kind of held together there. I'm going to take my awl and I'm just going to, I'm not measuring, I'm going to put one right here, one right here, then one in the middle-ish. Like I said, you can measure it if you want it to be perfect and even, you know, all the way through, but this works just fine for me. There's my needle. Okay, so then got my needle, and I had thread. Oh, here they are. What color do I want to use? I'm going to use black and white. Just because. So 1, 2, 3, and a little bit more. I'm so messy. My goodness. I hope I remember to use everything here. Because I kind of just have it there. I didn't even think about what I was going to use everything for. I just kind of started working here and then hope that I use it all. Okay, so technically, what I usually do is make a little, like, loop there, and usually that goes in a lot smoother. Alright, sorry about that. My phone did something crazy, so... Alright, so when you're putting the needle through, just make the middle. Make sure that the piece of thread that you have on this side is, that you started off with is on this side. And then when you pull the needle through, that you pull the thread onto the other side. Now you can take that off, and now is when you tighten it up. Tighten it up there a little bit, not too tight because then you're gonna tear the pages, but then you just do a simple knot like you're gonna tie your shoes, and you tighten it up there, and then you do another one. And I always do 3, just, you know, to play it safe, because I always feel like they're gonna come apart. So I always make 3 knots, and then you just kind of cut if you want to leave a tail hanging out, which I usually do because I like the way that looks. So I leave that hanging out. So now you have the base of the, or like the journal, right? So then what you're going to do is start decorating it. So got quite a few little pages in there, and I'm just going to use, let's see, some of this stuff just to kind of, I think I'm going to put this on the front, kind of like that. I'm going to put that on the front. I'm just going to hand tear a little piece there, like this side better because it has more the music notes on it. Kind of tear a little piece there. Oops. And of course you can decorate, you know, however you want. I like music sheets, and I like using this type of stuff. So today, this video is part of a collaboration that I am actually hosting, and I'm joined by these 5 amazing creators. They, you know, they've been doing, either they just started a paper crafting channel, or they are just new to journaling, or they've been doing it, you know, for a while. There's a pretty decent, like, combination of everybody in the collaboration. And I will have everybody's information in the description box down below. So be sure to check everybody out. I'm so glad that everyone agreed to, you know, to join me. So thank you ladies so much for collaborating with me. This was so much fun. I love doing swaps, and I've never done a journal swap before. So this was really fun. And you know, it's just fun to kind of see what you can come up with using what other people send you in general, and then to have to do a journal, and it's something that's kind of new, you know, so I thought it was fun. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys all enjoy what we're doing. I know there's going to be tons of inspiration. Everybody got really different items, so be sure to check out the playlist. It'll be in my description box as well. And yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to tear the edge off of this just so it kind of matches the paper in the front. I kind of like that. So I'm going to just leave it like that. All right. So now I'm going to try and use some of the stuff that, oops, I kind of mixed my stuff up with the stuff that she sent me. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. All right. Let's see, so maybe I can use this as a little folder on one of these pages. Let's see, or like a little pocket. So I think I'm going to do that. Go ahead, fold it here, the end, and then, and of course, you know, you can do whatever you want to do, but this is just, you know, inspiration, just to kind of give you, sorry, that's my dog back there, Jojo, just to give you a little, give you ideas, give you some inspiration. This is definitely a good one if you have just a bunch of little scraps around. You can, you know, use your little scraps up, because I'm making a tiny little journal here. In case you're wondering, this is, let's see, a little under 4 inches tall and 3 inches wide. So it's small. It's a small one. So, all right, here goes. Let's see. So make a little pocket here, if I can find my double-sided tape. Here we go. So I'm going to put a piece here, and then along the bottom. That'll make a cute little pocket. You can put some ephemera in, or you could just put a little piece of paper in there, or maybe a little piece of, like some stickers, or you know what? There you go. I can put some stickers in there. I actually have some of this paper left over from the envelopes, so I'm just going to, let's see, just going to cut a little piece out and make like a little mini journaling card, I guess. And just stick that in there. So there's that. All right, so we used that up. Then let's see here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that bubble wrap there. We'll see though. We'll see. Something'll come up. Then I'm gonna put one of these on the inside, and I'm gonna use the one that says to and from, because like I said, I'm gonna probably use this as a gift, and rather than putting it on the front and kind of, you know, messing that up, that'll be on the inside there. Let's see here, what else do we have? So I got these little pieces, not really sure what to do with them. I'm thinking, oh, I know what I can do. Is there a straighter one? Let's see. It's kind of bent too. I wonder if I can, I'm gonna try and glue that on there. I have my Fabrifix. Hopefully this will work. It usually does for most things. So I'm just I'm running out of my Fabrifix too. Make sure I got the, and actually it doesn't even have to be straight. I can kind of put it on there. All right, let's see. Let's see what I'm going to do here. A piece of paper. Okay. So I'm going to take the Fabrifix and I'm going to put it right on to the piece if it ever comes out here. There we go. It's coming. There we go. This Fabrifix usually works pretty well for just about anything. Paper, fabric, you know, just putting anything on there. So hopefully this will stick. I'm just going to do it backwards because you on here, oops, on there, just as a little embellishment on that little flap there. And Fabrifix dries pretty quickly. I don't know how fast it's going to dry with this material, but it should dry. I'll let it sit for a second, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with the bubble wrap here. Oh, I know. All right, let's see if my idea comes to fruition here. I always say that, because I never know what's going to happen. I never know if my ideas are going to work the way that I think they are. All right, so what I'm going to do, this should be good enough for me to at least move around here. So I'm going to move this up. I'm going to take this page right here. Let's see. I'll take, I don't know which one. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this one right here. Use this one. I'm going to take I have some distressing ink. Let's see if this will work. I'm going to just take like the corner of it. Put some of this on there. And kind of use it as a stamp. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but let's see what we come up with. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Kind of just decorate the page a little bit there. Okay, I like it. All right. So there we go. We came up with a little bit of a little decoration there. All right, so I actually kind of like the way that looks. Just a little bit of decoration there. And then let's see what else we have left. I have a zip tie. Don't know what to do with the zip tie. Probably could have used a zip tie to hold the thing together, but too late for that. And I can just use these as little embellishments on pages here. I have like a, okay, so I'm gonna put this one here. So it's just a little metal, or not metal, plastic metal. It's a shiny little tree there. If I can get my Fabrifix out. I'm telling you, I'm almost out. And I bought a Fabri-Tac in that one. It's not as good, in my opinion. So I got to get another Fabrifix. I didn't realize there was such a big difference between the two. But there is. So, gotta get another one of those. I'm gonna put this on here. So that'll be a cute little embellishment there if I can get my glue out. There we go. Bam. Got that. What else we got left? What do we have left? Let's see. Oh, I know what I can do with that. But let me see. I don't know what to do with this. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Here we go. I think I know what to do. All right, so the rest of this is going to be a little bit more sped up, and it's going to be a voiceover just because there was some noise in the background. People were in the house making all kinds of noise. So I don't want you guys hearing all that. I'm just going to go ahead and do a voiceover. So I just took a piece of washi tape and I put it on the inside of it there just to give it some more embellishment. And I had tried doing something else, so this is kind of covering it up too because I kind of messed it up a little bit. I tried putting a hole there and like using it to tie it up, but it didn't work out. So I didn't show you all of that, but I did, you know, just want to show you that you can fix it. It's just paper, you know, you can figure something out. So I'm going to take another piece of washi tape and put it on the outside to kind of cover the hole on that side. And because washi tape eventually ends up not, you know, the stick kind of goes away, the stickiness kind of goes away, I always use a little bit of glue just to kind of keep it down a little bit better. And these are just like Christmas tapes. There's no, you know, you can use whatever you want, but because this is kind of a Christmas little mini journal, I'm trying to use as much of my Christmas paper and washi tape as I have, and I have so much of it, I figure why not use it, you know? So I'm just putting a piece of washi tape there, just like I said, to cover up the hole that I made. And then I was just trying to figure out what to do with, you know, all the different parts all the different pieces that she sent me. And initially I was going to, as you see me doing here, I poked a hole there and I put the raffia through there. Because initially what I was going to do was make like a little, put a button there and, you know, have it so that it can tie up. That didn't work out. So I just made the hole a little bit bigger. And you're going to see that I kind of changed this up as well because it doesn't work out as well when you open it, because then I would always have to, whoever uses it is going to have to take the whole piece of raffia out of that little hole. And every time they want to use it, they're going to have to like put it through the hole again. So that was a little bit of a mistake. So I am going to change that a little bit later. I don't think I'm going to show that to you, but I do just take the raffia and just tie it around. So Next thing I'm going to do right here is I'm going to make a little bookmark with this piece of scrap paper that was in the envelope, and I'm going to use the twist ties kind of as the like the little ribbon or whatever on the top. Excuse me. Initially I had cut the twist tie. I got it right this time. Twist tie, not zip tie. Initially I had cut the zip tie. There I go again. The twist tie, and I was going to use that for something else. That's why I ended up cutting it. So that's why I ended up with two pieces. So that's the reason why I'm using it like this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use one of the stickers that she sent me. Put it on the bottom here just to kind of, you know, decorate it a little bit. Give it that little wintry Christmas, you know, vibe there. And I was going to add another one of these little embellishments, but I didn't like the way it looked there. So I just stuck the little bookmark in there, and I think it looks it's cute. So this is when I figured out that it wasn't going to work out this way, because then, like I said, every time somebody was going to use it, they were going to have to like take the whole piece of raffia out. It just didn't make sense to me. So I went ahead and slipped the raffia through the thread of, this is where I noticed it right here. I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. So I just took it out and I slipped the raffia through the thread, and then that's just, you know, how you end up tying it. So I just kind of went through. Here's a quick little flip through, and all the little pages. There's plenty of room for anybody that wants, you know, whoever gets it, to write in and decorate in little pockets. You know, I didn't put a whole lot of pockets in it just because it's small and I didn't want it to be too bulky, but put a pocket in there if you want to add little stickers or whatever. And I really thought that bubble wrap as a stamp was kind of cool. So, and then, yeah, so I just kind of showing you all the little pages, and I don't know if I add anything else, but like I said, there's plenty of room to write, plenty of space to decorate. I was going to put another little pocket back here, and you know, you can do that. You can add them if you want to. But yeah. So then I was gonna figure out like what to do to cover up that little hole that I made for the raffia, and then I just decided, you know what? It's not a big deal. It's not, you know, you're not really going to see it. I was going to put another piece of that little like plastic flower thing in there, and I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. So I just took the raffia, made another little bow there, and that is all I did. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Kind of gave you an idea of what you can do with scraps of, you know, scrapbook paper or anything, and make yourself a cute little junk journal. So be sure to check out the playlist, check out everybody's video. I know you're going to get tons of inspiration, and check out, you know, what everybody sent each other and what they came up with. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and